Hello, friends. It's Running Kimono. So on Monday, I received a message from one of you guys just basically telling me this kind of crazy story about a Super Bowl party that wasn't so great and how this person just felt really less than. This individual also said that I could share the story with you guys because she would really like to read your opinions on it. But it was just like not so cool what happened. So I'm just going to share this story with you. And then I've already spoken in length with this person. And yeah, the bigger your stockpile grows and the more visual that it is, because couponing is a very visual hobby, sometimes people just feel entitled to your stuff. So I'm just going to read this and then tell her my thoughts. And I know a lot of you have a great opinions on how to handle these interpersonal situations, and we'll discuss that. Okay, so here's the message. Hey, Kimono, I love your channel. I love shopping at Walgreens and Dollar General. And recently, I have started couponing about a year ago. I have built a really large stockpile of feminine care products, paper products, shampoo, and all that great stuff. And I have a little room with a couple shelves in the basement, and I had it all beautifully displayed. I have helped out family and friends around the holidays. I made little baskets. And for the most part, a couple family members had comments that they thought it was less than of a gift and somewhat rude. And I felt that this was the last time I would share my stockpile with them because they didn't understand the purpose of the gift. Fair enough. So, come Super Bowl weekend, I had a little gathering at my home with my family and other extended parts of our family and a couple of friends. And a couple of the wives wanted to help themselves specifically to my paper and some shampoo. They were here for a Super Bowl party. This wasn't a party of me giving my stuff away. So I felt kind of they were being rude in a way and somewhat trying to use me to get stuff for free. I am really curious what are your thoughts on this. Okay, so that is a lot to unpack, and I wrote to this young lady a couple of times, and just because somebody doesn't understand how couponing works and how some of these products are really worth their weight in gold, especially right now with the price of everything going up so much, and how it's sometimes almost impossible to find stuff like paper towel at a store. Like, it's a really hard thing to find. And for somebody to just turn up their nose and say that this isn't a gift, of course it's a gift. Um, it's just funny how people can be that way, and shame on that family member or friend for, saying that it's less than a present, because it's really not, and it's very helpful, useful, and practical things. A couple of my family members would rather get stockpile goods than, anything like a candle from somewhere or a vase. They'd rather have toilet paper, these useful, practical things that will save them hundreds on their budget. So I think it's really smart that this woman stood her ground and said no. And it's a weird dynamic that if you have $10,000 to $20,000 of stuff in your basement, you get to decide: do you want to give that all to charity? Are you gonna, keep this as a stockpile for the next 5 years? Whatever you want to do with it, it is your decision. Expressively, it is your decision. It is not up to, your husband's co-worker's wife to say, I would like the following for free. Well, I would like $1,000,000, but it's always okay to say no. And if you are not comfortable with something, it would be like you going into her house, opening up her pantry and saying, I'd like the following. Who does that? But if people see a stockpile that's beautifully designed and it looks somewhat organized, they think it's a store where they can take anything. And if it's just some extended family member or somebody you're not close to, you can say the word no, and it is totally okay and fine to do so. And you are not a greedy hoarder. The purpose of why you're collecting all this paper towel, toilet paper, shampoo, that is your business, and nobody should question you on that. And it's really, really unfortunate that they had some sour things to say. I think that comes out of jealousy when people think that a coupon stockpile gift is less than. And if they can't learn the basic word of thank you, that's on them and not you, because you had it in your heart to give last Christmas, and the fact that 2 months later they're out of like the Pantene and the toilet paper, and they're sniffing around for more. Well, they can do that till next Wednesday, but tough luck. And that's just my thought on it. However, if it was a family member who you were close to and who was very encouraging of your couponing hobby and didn't think it was stupid and was, like, wow, this is really cool and, just encouraging and nice and kind, well, I would be inclined to give them, a little bit of your stockpile too. Not everything, but, just a couple things to tide them over for a couple of months. Guys, in the comments, let me know what you think, and we will catch you in the next one.